Shall we just start? Are we live now? Well, I think you all know who we are, and we know all who you are. So thank you for being here. We're gonna have some fun. We haven't sung together for, I don't know, it's almost 6 weeks since my operation.
Can we do it?
I don't know what it is that makes me love you so. I only know I never wanna let you go. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? Ever since we've met, you've had this hold on me. It happens to be true. I only wanna be with you. Doesn't matter where you go or what you do. I wanna spend each moment of the day with you. Now look what has happened. Just one kiss. I never knew that I could be in love like this. It's crazy, but it's true. I only wanna be with you. You stopped and smiled at me, asked if I'd care to dance. I fell into your open arms, and I didn't stand a chance. Oh, listen, honey, I just wanna be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, honey, I don't care. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? Ever since we met, you've had this hold on me. No matter what you do, I only wanna be with you. You stopped and smiled at me, asked if I'd care to dance. I fell into your open arms, and I didn't stand a chance. Oh, listen, honey, I just wanna be beside you everywhere. As long as we're together, honey, I don't care. 'Cause you started something, can't you see? Ever since we met, you've had this hold on me. I wonder what you do. I only wanna be with you. I said no matter what you do, I only wanna be with you. Thank
That
you.
felt good.
Yeah, I haven't had
Woo!
much to do. As I'm sitting around icing and elevating my leg, so but I could play guitar. So these are just some of the songs that I just got to playing. I laid out of Reno, I was trailed by 20 hounds. Didn't get to sleep last night till the morning came around. Said I'm running now, take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I'll get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I ran into the devil and he loaned me 20 bills. Spent the night in Utah in a cave up in the hills. Said I'm running now, take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I ran down heavy, but the devil caught me there. Took my $20 bill and it vanished in the air. Said I'm gonna take my time, friend of the devil's a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I got two reasons why I cry awake each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anne Marie, she's my heart's delight. Second one is prison baby, sheriff's on the trail. If he catches up to me, I'll spend my life in jail. I got a wife in Chino, baby, and one in Cherokee. First one says she got my child, don't look like me. Said I'm gonna take my time, friend of the devil's a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, I got two reasons why I cry awake each lonely night. First one's named Sweet Anne Marie, and she's my heart's delight. Second one is prison baby, sheriff's on the trail. If he catches up to me, I'll spend my life in jail. 1, 2, 3, oh. I got a wife in Chino, baby, and one in Cherokee. First one says she got my child, it don't look like me. Said I'm gonna take my time, friend of the devil's a friend of mine. I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, said I'm running, I'll take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Well, said I'm running, I'll take my time. Friend of the devil is a friend of mine. If I get home before daylight, just might get some sleep tonight. Grateful Dead on a Friday night. It just seems fitting.
It seems fitting.
So yeah, that was one of my first experiences at college when I went down. It was at American University. My cousin took me to see the Grateful Dead at Georgetown University.
Ooh.
I thought they were okay. I like folk music better. Well, they're kind of folk. So this is an October song. I don't know if there's anybody from Wisconsin, but there's a song about the community around Rhinelander, Wisconsin, and WXPR Radio. It's an independent radio station, community radio station, and it's great. They hold a fall potluck and dance every year. And back in the mid '80s, we were asked to come sing. And I don't know. We talk about community all the time. There's this community here. We love this, and there's communities everywhere around the country, and a lot of you were involved either presenting music or going and supporting shows, and thank you for that. So I'm heading up north in Michigan in a couple of weeks with my daughter up to the UP, which is almost to Rhinelander. There's a dance tonight underneath the harvest moon. Oh, honey, won't you come along with me? Your folks will watch the kids. We can dance the way we did back when you were shy. I was 23. You were a lovely sight to see, dancing every dance with me. And that cotton dress you wear matched the flowers in your hair. And there's magic in the night with the moon shining so bright. Oh, honey, won't you come along with me? a long-time lovers, best of friends, through the changes and the years we have remained. And what was a spark is now a glow, waiting only breath to blow it like kindling once again into a flame. Summer leans into the fall, full of stories to recall, apple wine and autumn winds, and the company of friends. And let the music fine and sweet lift the years from off our feet, and remember times we'll never see again. There's a dance tonight underneath the harvest moon. Oh, honey, won't you come along with me? Your folks will watch the kids. We can't dance the way we did back when you were shy, I was 23. You were a lovely sight to see, dancing every dance with me. And that cotton dress you wear matches the flowers in your hair. And there's a magic in the night with the moon shining so bright. Oh, honey, won't you come along with me?
Oh yeah. Oh, my elbow cracked right at the right moment and everything. That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Hi, Lindsay. I see your pretty face. Hi. Hi.
You know, I saw David North came in here.
Oh, yeah, I saw his
We can't
little
see you
name.
now. Yeah, David, we were just looking at a picture of you from about 1970.
You look tall.
Yeah. Yes, David and I used to work at the library in Brantford, Connecticut together. And we've been back in our high school days, and I came across an old photo of David and a couple of the other people who worked there. It's on my permanent screensaver. So,
Oh, yeah. You had long, wavy hair, David North. Ooh la la. I'm not gonna hit you.
you've got that air of mystery about you, style and grace and everything that you say. Ah, you're sexy and smart, tears me apart, but you know I like it that way. You're more than just a permanent presence. I keep forgetting things that I gotta do. Yeah, look at the signs, oh, I'd have to be blind.
Baby, I'm just crazy about you.
I can see in your eyes, there's no surprise. Let's move beyond questions and doubts. Consider this proposal, I'm here at your disposal. Half the fun is working it out. I'm way beyond infatuation,
Like a moth to the proverbial flame.
and I'm eager to learn if you warm or you burn. See if they are one and the same. Forget preconception, it's all about invention. Nothing's written in the stars above. I wanna know the mystery in the heart of your soul that opens when you're falling in love. So let's change the math of this equation, calculate ourselves something new. I'm moving past distraction to intense interaction.
Baby, I'm just crazy about you.
Forget about responsible, it's all about what's possible.
Baby, I'm just crazy about you. would have to be blind. Make up your mind, baby. I'm just crazy about I love that song.
A song about being in love.
LUV.
LUVs. Boy, that's it.
Oh, that was fun. You know, that got me moving. What do you
So-
got on here? Oh, look at that one.
You know, I've been thinking about, I don't know, the songs that,
Well, you know, we're in the middle of going into the studio, and we're thinking about all these old songs that we've been doing all these years and paying homage to the people, paying homage to the
so
songs. So it's
now-
been really fun to revisit the list.
yes, and we've been losing a lot of our generation or older generation of singers. We just lost Jim Post. I don't know how many people knew Jim Post. He was part of the Chicago scene. He had like a 4-octave range. He was a wild man on stage, energy, boundless energy. He was an incredible performer. And let's see, he had a hit back in 1968. Let's see, it was, I think it's so groovy now that people are finally getting together. I think it's wonderful stuff. And reach out in the darkness.
Yeah, reach out in the darkness.
So, and he,
Jim
such
Post.
a generous guy. He parted away and gave money to all his friends from all his royalties from that. But then he was into folk music, and in his later years he had a wonderful play about Mark Twain. So why I'm talking about that, Jim, has just been on my mind.
Well, this is a song that takes us back.
Takes us back.
Yeah.
This is
We're revisiting the origins of Mustard's Retreat, which was me and Davey sitting around trying to work out, whether or not we could sing together.
right. And so this song was by somebody who's still around, and I urge you to go see him if you can. Steve Gillette.
Oh yeah.
Steve Gillette and Cindy Mangson
Are we
sing together.
actually doing 2 Steve Gillette
We're gonna
songs
do 2
today?
Steve Gillettes. This is off Steve's first album on Vanguard Records. Vanguard was one of the record labels back in the 60s for folk music. And then this is a song that just struck me when I was starting out. I'm back on the street again. I'd stand on my own 2 feet again. Now I'm walking that lonely beat again. Remembering when, remembering when. Not a tear in my eye again, to remind me that I might cry again, feeling sad and wondering why again. Remembering when, remembering when. I remember a time when I thought the world was mine. The world belongs to somebody else now, and I'm just standing in line. So I'm thinking about me again. That's the way it's going to be again. I'll wait and I'll see till then. Remembering when, remembering when. I remember a time when I thought the world was mine. The world belongs to somebody else now, and I'm just standing in line. So I'm thinking about me again. That's the way it's going to be again. I'll wait and I'll see till then. Remembering when, remembering when. Minor hit in the late '60s, and this was him and oh God, I think a couple people wrote this, but this was the major song Steve is known about, and we've sung all these years.
I've sung this in every band I've ever sung in since 1970 odd something. Don't ask me why. If I had a nickel for every time, though, we'd all be rich, David.
Which
David, we'd be rich.
aren't we? Oh, where the walker runs down to the Carson Valley.
Let's start over. Come on, let's do it again. Ooh. Okay.
Oh, where the walker runs down to the Carson Valley plain. There lived a maiden, Darcy Farrow was her name. The daughter of old Dundee, and a fair one was she. The sweetest flower that bloomed o'er the range. Now she was courted by young Vandermeer, and quite handsome was he, as I hear. He brought her silver rings and lacy things, and promised to wed before the snows fell that year. But her pony did stumble and she did fall. Her dying touched the hearts of us one and all. Young Vandy in his pain put a bullet through his brain, and they buried them together as the snows began to fall. Oh, they sing of Darcy Farrow where the Truckee runs through. They sing of her beauty in Virginia City too. At dusky sundown to her name they drink around, and to young Vandy, whose love was so true. So where the walker runs down to the Carson Valley plain, there lived a maiden, Darcy Farrow was her name. The daughter of old Dundee, and a fair one was she. The sweetest flower that bloomed o'er the range. Thank you.
I like to sing like that.
So there was about, I think it was 1971 or 72. I graduated from high school in '70,
You're older than me.
and I started playing guitar in 1970. And by the next, I don't know, let me give it two and a half years, maybe somewhere 72. I had never played in public before. And in New Haven, Connecticut, where we used to go to hear folk music, there was a place run by the New Haven Folk Music Society called the Enormous Room. They used a building at Yale. And went there to with some friends. And Nancy, you may even have been there to see the king of local singer-songwriter, folk singers, Randy Burns.
Shout out to Randy Burns.
Shout out to Randy Burns, and he didn't show up that night, and so there was just a small crowd of people, and somebody had a guitar, and they, there was a circle of maybe a dozen people, and somebody on the other side took the guitar and said, "Let's just do a sing around," and so started singing and passing around. And
did you hold your hand up like that?
I did not. I was petrified. And my girlfriend,
He can play.
Marjorie, she was saying, "You can play," and Nancy, you may be saying that too. And I was terrified. I couldn't hear it. I don't remember anything that went on.
What was the song?
Well, Well, this is a song that I
This is a
sang.
song.
That I sang, and I learned this. This is a traditional song, but I learned this from another singer that had just passed this past May. Tremendous singers on Ed Trickett. Ed Trickett, and he had some wonderful albums out on Folk Legacy, and he and Gordon Bach and Ann Mayo Muir did a series of great albums, and Mustard's Retreat, we were considering going on Folk Legacy, and we got signed to Red House at that point, so we didn't. But Folk Legacy, I always would have loved to done an album for them. But this is a song. This is a song I sang, and then when I think I closed my eyes for the whole song.
That's okay. I'm going to close my eyes while
And
you
it's,
sing it. That's so beautiful.
When I woke up, literally, there was all this applause, and I didn't realize that by the time it came around to me, the room was packed. That was my first experience singing. Oh, Amble is a fine town with ships about her bay. Fain and very vain to be there myself today. I'm wishing in my heart I was far away from here, sitting in my parlor talking with my dear. And it's home, dearie home. Oh, it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted and I'm out to sea. The oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree are all growing green in the north country. And it's home, dearie home. Well, a letter came today, and somehow I cannot speak, but proud and happy tears are rolling down my cheek. There's someone here, she said, you've been waiting for to see, with your merry hazel eyes looking up from on my knee. And it's home, dearie home, and it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted and I'm out to sea. The oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree are all growing green in the north country. And it's home, dearie home. But the letter never said if we had a boy or girl. Got me so confused that my heart is all a whirl. So I'm heading back to port, where I'll quickly turn around and take the fastest ship that to Ambletown is bound. And it's home, dearie home, and it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted and I am out to sea. The oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree are all growing green in the north country. And it's home, dearie home. Well, if it be a girl, she shall wear a golden ring. If it be a boy, he shall live to serve the king, with his buckles and his boots and his little jacket blue. He'll walk the quarterdeck like his daddy used to do. And it's home, dearie home, and it's home I want to be. My topsails are hoisted and I'm out to sea. The oak and the ash and the bonny birchen tree are all grown green in the north country. And it's home, dearie home.
Hey, that was beautiful, baby.
That's
really
yeah.
good.
I love that song.
You know, I would expect you'd sing it better. You know, I'm just saying. All these years in the business, It wasn't too long after that he came ambling down out of my Rathskeller bar.
That's right. And at the time, here in Ann Arbor, there was a the Ark Coffee House is still going. It's been going since '66, I think. And but one of the big groups here in Ann Arbor was called Aging Children.
Was it really?
Yeah, Aging Children, from the Joni Mitchell song, songs to Aging Children come, and it was Rich Del Grosso from Detroit and Leo Kretzner, and they were brilliant. They were a major influence. Not only did they did all sorts of songs, including original, and Rich is a really big guy, big hands. And he plays the mandolin. He plays slide mandolin. I think he's still playing out in Texas. And Leo Kretzner, Kretzner, was a fabulous dulcimer player. And back in the 70s, there were, the influence of Joni Mitchell was just starting to take hold. And he was one of the first of the amazing dulcimer players. So this is a song people have been asking for. It's
still on my song list. I mean, I still play this song after all these years.
Yeah.
Misery loves company, but I feel all alone. My head is someplace it doesn't want to be, and my heart, it's out on the loan. But you look like a person who would sympathize, and it's so hard to go it alone. Why don't you come over? I'd like it a lot. We'll chew the fat right off of the bone. 'Cause it's hard to give. That's just too high. 'Cause it's hard to give when you're being taken. Hard to smile when your heart is aching. Hard to feel real when part of you is faking. Hard to sit still when your mind is shaking. Well, I don't know how it came to this. I used to feel so free. I think I'm going back to where I was before, and you can all have a drink on me. Well, I said hello to a friend today, but she didn't seem to hear. She had a worried look upon her face, like some sorrow was drawing near. I didn't know what was on her mind. She probably didn't want it to show. I walked all alone with my hands in my pockets, thinking maybe she's in the same boat. 'Cause it's hard to give when you're being taken. Hard to smile when your heart is aching. Hard to feel real when part of you is vacant. Hard to sit still when your mind is shaking. Well, I don't know how it came to this. I used to feel so free. I think I'm going back to where I was before. You can all have a drink on me. Everything put together falls apart. Sometimes they say the world I had so together's falling further day by day. I think when I came to that crossroads there, I should have taken the other way. It just goes to show what I knew all along. If you don't trust your feelings, you pay. 'Cause it's hard to give when you're being taken.
And it's
hard to smile when your heart is aching. Hard to feel real when part of you is faking. Hard to sit still when your mind is shaking. Well, I don't know how it came to this. I used to feel so free. I think I'm going back to where I was before. You can all have a drink on me. 'Cause it's hard to give when you're being taken. Hard to smile when your heart is aching. Hard to feel real when part of you is faking. Hard to sit still when your mind is shaking. Well, I don't know how it came to this. I used to feel so free. I think I'm going back to where I was before. You can all have a drink on me. I think I'm going
back to where I was before. You can all have a drink on me. Leo Kretzner. I think he's living out in Seattle these days.
Cool.
I think he still performs.
Oh, we're gonna play the 12 string.
Yeah, you know.
Ooh,
Yes,
hot damn, mother's oats.
Yeah. So yes, a lot of people ask me about my 12 string, and I've had it out lately in the studio, working on our new CD, and
Thank you, all of you.
yeah. So we take the opportunity to say here, these shows are free, and they're always free. And if you don't have the money to attend, always come, and you're always welcome. And if you have a couple bucks to spare,
Send to the Red Cross. Sorry.
Brian, we pay Brian, and we're soliciting money for our new album. It's an expensive venture.
I think for my petticoat, I think if I show my petticoat, I could show my petticoat. That might do something to.
Yeah, you might get bid. Don't show your petticoat. I'll give this much money.
If you really don't want to wear it.
But there are ways to donate here, and all the money goes towards Brian and towards the new album. And so I've been enjoying playing this 12 string a lot. I'm going to do a couple songs on here. Song by Richard Pinney. I've got beggars on the trail, leaning a ragged railing to hold me while I'm ailing again. If I think in cold, find that mother load, I'll be back on again. You may know me when I've been blessed, and I give you a song, and I'm gone with the rest. Save a place in the court, leave the key by the door, and I will leave in jubilation, be returning for some more. But your face is froze across, long ago been frosted over, and it looks unreal. When I doubt your mind, I'm pulled along by a kind of a spirit, and it makes me feel. You may know me when I've been blessed, and I give you a song, and I'm gone with the rest. Save a place in the corner, leave a key by the door, I will leave in jubilation, be returning for some more. Got beggars on the trail, leaning a ragged railing to hold me while I'm ailing again. If I think in cold, find that mother love, I'll be back on again. You may know me when I've been blessed, and I give you a song, rest. Save a place in the corner, leave the key by the door, and I will leave in jubilation, be returning for some more.
Thank you, everybody. I love that song too.
Thank you. So we're going to do this next song, and if you want to put requests into the chat.
Oh, here's a can of worms.
Yeah. Yes. Well, we probably can't do them,
No.
but we've got a little bit of time left, and if we can swing some, we'll do them. So one of my dearest friends, who's now gone, Utah Phillips, Bruce Phillips, amazing amazing person. He was full of spice and vinegar, and for the biggest heart, and one of the wisest people. And he used to say, he used to tour between November and May, and he said this was the old, maybe it was the vaudeville stomping days, that once the harvest was in, then people would go out and they would tour, and they would stop in time for the planting in the spring. And this is a song about...
All farmers were musicians. That's amazing. I never knew that.
Well, it's true.
There's something new every day, and that's important. Thank you.
So this is a song about it could even be Ukraine, that area. Wind before the first snow creeps down from the north. The land is quiet, waiting for the storm. The minstrel man picks up his bag and with his bear sets forth along the frozen road to Volgograd. He always comes at evening as the last shadows fall. He's welcomed in and given food and wine, and he tells them news and stories, and he sings them many songs, a life beyond their knowing and their lives. The night alive like fire, starlight on the snow. The pines they roar like demons in the wind. But it's good alone and he likes the cold. It's the life he chose, being all but really no one's friend. Fire, starlight on the snow. The pines they roar like demons in the wind. But it's good alone and he likes the cold. It's the life he chose, being all but really no one's friend. The wind before the first snow creeps down from the north. The land is quiet, waiting for the storm. The minstrel man takes up his bag and with his bear sets forth along the frozen road to Volgograd. Thank you. Well, we aren't talking much about what songs are going on this new album, we got about requests for 30 to 40 different ones from everybody. It's great. I wish we could do them all, but that one is going on, and
You have David. You have requests for, let's see, 2 for Watching the Pines, 2 for Part of Me Remembers, and 1 for Jeremy Brown.
okay. Well, yeah, I wrote Watching the Pines right around this time of year when I first came out to Ann Arbor, living next to the University of Michigan golf course, and
You got enough room there?
there was a ridge up there of pine trees.
I got a shovel here.
Okay.
Okay, you're good.
There's a pale moon rising just east of the mountains, a river that winds its lone way to the sea. All of yesterday's dreams are tucked in my back pocket. There's a new one that's making it too long to see. Whoopie-tie, been a long way to travel. Whoopie-tie-yo, still a long way to go. And if the road runs me right, I'll be home by the morning, watching the pines as they cover with snow. And it's a tattered old story, worn out with repeating. The hows and the whys, I think you already know. And there's nothing like distance to help you in seeing all that you have gained, just what you let go. Whoopie-tie, been a long way to travel. Whoopie-tie-yo, still a long way to go. And if the road runs me right, I'll be home by the morning, watching the pines as they cover with snow. And there's a wood fire burning, and the sweet smell of cedar comes up like a memory from out of the coals. And it cradles me close in the lingering twilight, while the wind whispers secrets that someday I'll know. Whoopie-tie, been a long way to travel. Whoopie-tie-yo, still a long way to go. And if the road runs me right, I'll be home by the morning, watching the pines as they cover with snow. Whoopie-tie, been a long way to travel. Whoopie-tie-yo, still a long way to go. If the road runs me right, I'll be home by the morning, watching the pines as they cover with snow.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah,
Come on.
thank you.
Admit it's fun.
Yeah, thank you for asking for that. We don't do that often, and
You guys, I really miss you guys.
yeah, I know.
It's really good to see your faces.
When we finish in about 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and we'll chat. We'll open up the chat because we'd love to talk to you and catch up. And
Just seeing your little smiling faces.
if we ever have a hit song, we're gonna pay for all of you to come out to Ann Arbor and stay, and we'll have a little festival. Actually, Libby and Mike have got their backyard set up. A beautiful place for a festival.
Yeah, it is.
Small,
And just think, how centrally located down here in the corner of. Down here in the corner.
It's
Right
been-
off the turnpike,
Yeah,
basically.
right.
You know, go a little bit past Toledo, you know, you're there. Part of me remembers. Beautiful song.
Part of you doesn't.
Part of me wants to forget. No, I didn't write that song. Watch out.
I ain't asking much. You don't have to call or keep in touch. Don't have to expect you to do it anyway. There's something left, but it's mostly over. A few more lines, a little older, and a bed that's all your own at the end of the day. Part of me remembers summer wine and winter's embers, and the laughter of the children as they play. All my friends tell me, forget it, there's a new life, go and get it. Part of me remembers anyway. Well, it's sad how blind we are to things gone wrong till they've gone too far, and there's nothing that can set them straight again. And it's a funny place to stand, worn out hearts and empty hands, with your best friend there but still too far away. Part of me remembers summer wine and winter's embers, and the laughter of the children as they played. All my friends tell me, forget it, there's a new life, go and get it. Part of me remembers anyway. Well, I'm no longer feeling sad, but old regrets are just as bad. They waste your time with little in return. That's not to say I don't remember, but it's like the sun in late November that tries to warm you through the cold, but all the while is getting old. And part of me remembers summer wine, winter's embers, and the laughter of the children as they played. All my friends tell me, forget it, there's a new life, go and get it. Part of me remembers, part of me remembers, part of me remembers anyway. That's pretty. Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Well,
what a
Ed,
lovely
Ed, that was for you. I don't know if you were the one who asked for that, but thank you.
Ed likes that song.
You know,
We like it.
and so Ed, while you're still here, like I said, it was just my Libby's high school reunion, my high school reunion. 2 years gone. Ed's going to his high school reunion.
College.
Oh, college. So this is a John Gorka song.
It's my alumni in Southwestern High School, Flint, Michigan, forever Colts. Hit it, David.
No, I didn't drink. I didn't sleep a wink. Last night, I went back in time. There was a party, the reunion kind. The boys were all in ties. Some were in disguise. The hairlines and the frames of men were not as I remembered them. didn't matter much that we hadn't kept in touch. Talk of work filled the in-between, back to the time when we were 17. Here's to the faded blue and gold, and here's to you, my friends. We're all right now, we're all right then, we'll be all right again. There was a book of names and pictures of the same, and I saw familiar ones among the names that were forever gone. And time had not undone the girls I had crushes on, though all of them are married now. I found my heart was working anyhow. I laughed and reminisced with the girls I never kissed. The school years were not all misspent, and the good times were no accident. Here's to the girls who danced with me, who never did back then. You made my night when you held me tight, and you stayed until the end. Here's the faded blue and gold, and here's to you, my friends. We're all right now, we were all right then, we'll be all right again. We're all right now, we were all right then, we'll be all right again.
Oh yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I had fun. I had fun in mine. I won a gift certificate for trivia.
Hey Martin, if you're out there, I was thinking of that. I was going to dedicate that song to you as well. This is a friend of ours from up around Port Huron, Lexington.
Oh yeah, we liked up there too.
Hey,
What do you got going here, Davey? He's got this big one.
in the heart of the winter, the year I turned 10, my father he took sick and died. With a scratchy old farm, 6 kids and lean times, Mama fought pretty hard to get by. Spring was turning summer when a man came traveling through. Said he'd work till the harvest was all stored away, and that meals in a room it would do. It was that o'er the banks, so my mom signed him on. His name it was Jeremy Brown. On the front porch we gathered when dinner was done, and the evening was settling down. And he'd tell us his stories traveling, sing of old friends and places he'd been. And he mended our hearts on those long summer nights, taught me to smile once again. He'd sing, there's a time and a place for goodbyes. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry. Yes, to cry, how I've cried. And the answers, they'll come by and by. He worked hard as two men, was quick with a grin, though a distance remained in his eyes. And he never did say why he took to the road, and we knew well enough not to pry. But he understood how I was feeling, or at least to me, that's how it seemed. And late in the night, as I lay in my bed, songs they'd run through my dreams, singing, there's a time and a place for goodbyes. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry. Yes, to cry, how I cry. But the answers, they'll come by and by. October it came, the last corn was in. Jeremy packed up to go. Heading down south was about all he would say. If he'd be back, he just didn't know. But I think that I knew as he held me, when somehow I could smile through the tears, that if I needed a friend, I would find him again. In this song that I've sung all these years, I sing, there's a time and a place for goodbyes. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry. Yes, to cry, how I've cried. And the answers, they've come by and by. There's a time and a place for goodbye. It's a sad and a sweet thing to cry. Yes, to cry, how I cry. And the answers, they'll come by and
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Thanks. So, Brian, any more requests there? No. I'm glad we could do those three.
Nothing in the Zoom chat, but you do have a Molly Tamilevich from Australia is saying hello on the in the interweb.
Molly.
So my daughter is in Australia. It's 14 hours ahead there, so it's like 10 in the morning. And Molly, I wish.
Hey, Bug.
I wish I could see you.
Love you, Bug.
Thank
You got
you.
bugs over there. I see your pictures of bugs. Them are pretty bugs over there.
We got people saying hi from Indiana, hi from Virginia Beach.
Oh, Virginia Beach.
Would that be
Wow,
Ken
they got
Hicks?
power.
Would that be Ken Hicks?
Oh, Ken. I love Ken.
Oh, Sherry Danforth Corriveau.
Oh yeah. Hi, Sherry.
Hi,
You know,
Sherry.
And
What do you want? What do you want?
so we're gonna wrap it up. We're trying to decide what we're gonna do from the songs we have had planned. Since there are no more requests, I think we'll do this.
Well, you did have the obvious request.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See the.
Can I just have I told told you guys lately how like happy I am that, you know, that everybody's together and that we're all collectively happy together? Like that? Yeah. Just checking.
I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, hammer in the evening, all over this land. I'd hammer out danger, I'd hammer out a warning,
I'd hammer out the love between my brothers and my sisters. All over this land.
This song is from Peter Yarrow. We were supposed to be playing with him tonight out in Shirley, Massachusetts. So we'll do that next year. And if I had a song, I'd sing it in the morning, I'd sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out warning, I'd sing out the love between my brothers and my sisters. Oh,
Over this land.
and if I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, ring it in the evening,
All over this land.
I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters. Over this land.
I can hear you guys singing.
Now I've got a hammer and I've got a bell, I've got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom,
It's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters. Oh, over this land.
It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom,
It's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters. Oh, over this land. All over this land.
all over this land. Thank you. Yeah, I'll dedicate that to my mom, who's sitting there. She doesn't miss a show. She brought home
Peter, Paul, and Mary Ellen.
Peter, Paul, and Mary album. My life's never been the same.
Same thing with my sisters.
Hey, David,
Yes.
Pete Seeger and Lee Hayes wrote that song.
That what?
Pete Seeger and Lee Hayes wrote "If I Had a Hammer."
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
They did. They did. Yes. And I was wrong about playing with Peter. He's at the Katharine Hepburn Center in Connecticut tonight in Old Saybrook. We were supposed to be there too. He's at the Bull Run tomorrow, and if it wasn't for my knee, so would we be. But so thank you all. Please stick around, and we'll chat if you can, and thank you if you can pay anything towards tonight's performance or our CD, and really just thank you for being there. And really, I'm with Lydia. I wish I could hear you all sing. Ours the simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place. Every day, hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled. Every day. No room in this heart for fear. No judgment day drawing near. Trust that inner voice you hear every day. Life's not a goal or race. It's about heart and faith and living a life of grace every day. Ours a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. Trust is an open hand, making an honest stand, rooted here in the land every day. Living the mystery, seeking the harmony here between you and me every day. Ours a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day. Ours a simple faith. Life is a short embrace. Heaven is in this place every day. Hope is the ground we till. Make each day what you will. Thankful for dreams fulfilled every day.
Yay!
Thank you all. Delightful time. And the best part of the night is yet to come, because for all of you who stay or are on YouTube or Facebook and want to come into the Zoom now, because we're gonna chat with everybody.
We're gonna let it all hang out.
Why don't David Libby, why don't you just wave goodbye to the Facebook and
Hey, Facebook and
YouTube people?
Thank you very much.